Well, is anybody hungry? Oh, God, I'd love some dinner. Well, I've got some good news for you. We're about to feast on more trash, mess and drama from Married at First Sight AU Season 6. There is so much drama, so let's rehash.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, and welcome to Wilko Rehashed, and we are following Married at First Sight Season 6. It is a season that I started and I never ever finished, so we are giving you more episodes each and every week. Remember, this is for all the Australian content. If you want US and UK content, you can go to Rehashed USA and Rehashed UK respectively. All right, let's say hello to some people in the chit chat. Because we need to see who's here. This is a surprise live. I wasn't actually planning on going live today, but it took so long to fix all the computers and stuff. I didn't have time to film, so I thought I'll just do it live. We'll do it live. Let's say hello to Deb M. Hey, Deb. Yes, Deb, that is a great suggestion. Hit the like button. It really does help. Sylvia, jealous, enjoying herself a public holiday in the UK. Well. Fancy. Also, Sammy is here. Thank goodness. Jill from Toronto. Mika is here as well. Thank you all for joining. Remember, you can donate by going to rehash.com.au/donate, or you can give ourselves a super chat. There we go. Look at that work. Hello to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us somewhere around the world. Oh, Mika, you're so secretive. Tell us where you are. Actually, Mika, what's your secret? What is it? I've had some cameos lately that I've had, which is great, and I love everybody's asked me to do cameos. I love doing them, and I've had a couple in a row that have asked me to ask the person what's their secret. So, which I thoroughly enjoy. Okay, now I just need to fix this and that, and look at that. Everything's fixed. Great, guys. All right, so stick with me because after the last one, I decided that we had to revamp the studio. Now, it doesn't look different, but everything here is very different to make everything a lot more simple for us. So we're about to get into another episode of Married at First Sight. It's Season 6. This is Episode 16. This is the dinner party episode, and I'll be checking in with your chats as we go on. It is the morning after the girls and guys parties, and one look at Mel and Dino, and we can figure out that, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened once again in this relationship. Nothing to see here as she chows down on whatever that was. What was that? I don't know. We'll bring it back later on. Also, Jules is actually, well, that's not a great still shot. I've really done her dirty there. She feels really bad about what happened at the girls and the girls' night especially. But by MAFS standards, really, it's nothing. Mike is told by his TV bride Heidi about how he put on the pressure for Jessica to sleep with his mate Mick, but he denies that that's what he was doing. Also, Lizzie continues to spiral harder. Now that the rumours are out about her TV husband and Innes hooking up, they are swirling everywhere, except for Bronson. He doesn't really know what's going on. Sam is looking pensively on a balcony, saying things like,
I was alone at the start, got to spend some quality time with Innes, a great date. Innes came back, we had a great time. I really want to talk to Elizabeth and sort that out before I open this new chapter with Innes. I don't feel like I'm the right guy for Elizabeth. I can't hide the fact that I'm not into her. I've closed that book now.
Oh, the book is closed. And what's the bet? He's never read a book in his life. No, that's me. That's true. Although I think it and I feel it. He then sits down with Lizzie to gaslight the shit out of her. I mean, I don't understand. Like, just maybe we should take a shot every time this guy says honest. Let's just watch, because I've got a lot of feelings, and I think you're going to have them too.
I came into this wanting to find a partner, because you've completely wasted my time. It's obvious.
Yeah, but that's the way you feel.
No, but that's what you've done. I feel like a bit of a victim at the moment. I sort of had the shits, I guess.
I gave you a hug, and then you said that was good to give you a hug.
You're shooting yourself in the foot. Stop.
I'm not shooting myself in the foot.
I'm trying to help you here.
What are you trying to help with? You are trying to gaslight her into thinking that the only reason things aren't working out is because of her. But you're trying to What, you already have? You're trying to, or maybe you already have banged another TV bride that is not your own. So don't like gaslight her to think that she's the only problem here, or because she went away for 5 seconds. Well, and you did the same thing to a funeral. I don't know. I get it. Lizzie is really struggling in this quote-unquote experiment. The science, even back then, it wasn't working very well. But I just don't think that like you playing the victim here in this situation is going to look any better when there's cameras everywhere and everything's being recorded.
Problem
You put your thumb in my mouth. You put your thumb. You started saying no. You put your thumb in my mouth.
Why would I put my thumb in your mouth?
You said
Why
you
would I
used
put my
to.
fingers in your mouth?
Because you thought we were gonna Sam.
You're a liar.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but through this experiment, I've been quite nice to Elizabeth.
But that's just a
Calm
blatant
down.
lie.
When?
That's a blatant lie. And please stop telling people that I'm trying to you.
I've been honest this whole way through this experiment.
You blatantly lied, mate.
Get out of the room. Goodbye.
Sorry, babe, that I don't want to you. You did stick your thumb in my mouth. You're such a liar.
Guys don't get off on sticking thumbs in girls' mouths.
I don't know. I feel like that's something that you would be into. I also love the pettiness around who wanted the fingers in what holes. Like, oh, that's going to get flagged for sure, isn't it? But this is what they're doing. Someone stuck a finger in a hole and someone wanted it. Like, you both did it. There was consent for the hole and the finger. So let's just let it go. Something tells me they're not going to let it go.
All right, I'm trying to be respectful here.
You're a liar.
I've been honest.
Can we
since
just
the
say
start. Please
liar?
go away. I've been so honest
When?
and trying for you. For you, not for me.
You're a liar, Sam.
Go away.
You're a liar.
Go away.
Go away. That's what we've got to. That's what I say on the channel when I get really mad. And I really want Sam to go away. I was going to swear. He says things like, Lizzie is basically forcing me to get to know Innes. Oh, a gun to his head. Lizzie's got a gun to his head. And she's saying things like, you better get to know that other bride. As everyone is packing to leave the Gold Coast hell, Mel is saying how she wanted sex and Dino didn't deliver. But I don't know. How could he resist, really? Like, look at that. Now we can have a closer look as to what she was chowing down. Pasta? And some sort of very basic garlic bread. Okay. Before we leave, though, Innes is on her way to to check in on her new boyfriend because she has to like keep tabs on him now. Because what if he runs back to Lizzie? Who knows? I don't think there's any chance of that happening. Anyway, they kiss on the mouth straight up as she walks in the door, as if they've been dating for weeks. And what have they said to each other, like 3 times?
I feel like Toucan Sam, and she's like all the Fruit Loops in the box. What I'm most annoyed about is Elizabeth wasting my time. In my thought process, I feel like I've been honest. I don't think I've lied.
I honestly feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
I know Elizabeth's like a pigeon. Like she's just noise, you know?
If anyone wants to
so
understand
evil.
my hatred towards the sheebies, it's definitely Sam.
I thought I was at the zoo. I was like, this bird is so loud.
Oh my God. What awful humans they are. Real pioneers of how low this show could be. You know what I mean? Like they just gave us a taste and then we somehow got lower and lower. Sam goes on to say how obvious they are. Like they're obviously more suited to each other, him and Innes. And he loves how direct and honest, and not just honest actually, raw Innes is. When you say raw, you mean when she's awful, right? When you say raw, you mean like really awful. It says really awful things. That's what you mean there. And then he goes on again with the whole like honest thing. You are both being the opposite of honest. Whatever you think honest is, it's the opposite of that. Wild that you can't actually see any of this. Anyway, there is no passion in this kiss. Look at that. There's nothing. There's no passion. And I'm not sure what they're apparently meant to be feeling, but like he looks almost like he's laughing. And every time it's not really a kiss, it's just like a, you know what I mean? Ning is sharing with her TV husband that something has been seen, and it was seen by Ning.
I'm actually confident. I see Innes and Sam in Jess and Mick's room because our room is like
Did you,
directly
though?
across from Mick and Jess's. It would be good for someone to get caught out and pay for what they've done or what they've caused.
Interesting.
Interesting. I don't think you did see it, Ning. I think one of the producers told you that you saw it because your story doesn't really evolve much apart from that you saw them in this apartment that was not their own. It was Jessica and Mick's, and They weren't there, but you saw them. There is only one person who doesn't know about the cheating scandal rumours, and that is confirmed to be Bronson. He says that he's more and more excited to see Ines because she has been happier. I mean, come on. Sam says that he has... Sam says that he is prepping for the dinner party, and this is what he says. The fact that it's happening behind the scenes is great. That's what he says about Ines. From what I can see in this edit, what a shit human this guy is. Like, he's getting just as much joy. I know everyone talks about Ines, but this guy's really getting a kick out of their little secret. Ines also claims that she will deny, deny until her ears bleed because Sam doesn't want the scandal out in the open, and what Sam wants, Sam gets because she's obsessed with him.
I'll deny it till my ears bleed.
A little bit like the dress.
It's actually one of the bridesmaids' dresses, so I had to take it from them because I thought I looked better in it.
Yeah, looks good. It was good.
Yeah. You're just the most amazing in everything, Ines. I wonder if she's aware of how, like, delusionally confident that she is. You know, like, she's so confident, and I don't really understand where she gets that from. Something tells me it's not actually confidence. But anyway, Ning brings up the rumour to Martha about something that happened in someone else's room.
Where were they in our room? Where were we? I did see Sam and Ines in Jess's room.
If Jess and Mick weren't there, A, how did they get in the room? And B, what were they doing in the room? And C, well, I don't have a C, but...
And C, when will I get to see DC? D's for Dino. And also for the other thing that she will never see from Dino. Ines and Bronson actually walk in together, and that's really shitty given what she's been doing behind closed doors. Even if those closed doors are someone else's apartment.
Is it legit or not?
No. Who came up with it? I looked Nick dead in the eyes and I lied to him. I even swore I made this grave or something. I'll do it again.
It's not true, dude. 100%? Honestly?
I swear to God. Yeah, I swear to God. Whatever. I'm not religious.
So weird.
It's so weird. She's actually a terrible liar in hindsight. And how she's smiling and she can't keep eye contact. How weird. It's so weird that this rumor keeps getting brought up. Like, so weird that the producers are fanning those flames. And she calls it like weird and lame. It's so lame. This is not that long ago. And this is how she speaks. Sam comes in alone and everyone was like, oh, poor Sam. Must be so awful to be Sam. And it's all smiles until Lizzie walks in and then his body starts reacting immediately with this. Let's zoom in on it, everybody. Oh. He is dripping and not in the good way. Lizzie doesn't acknowledge Sam or Ines or Ines. It's so, because everyone says it differently. Are we saying Ines or Ines? What do you want to lock in? And I won't remember. And apparently Sam and Ines are not going to be hurt at all that Lizzie decided to blank them.
In the real world, I would never even come into contact with a peasant like you. I'm so glad she didn't even come near me.
Calling her a peasant. Over with Mike, here he is. He's having a quick chat to Jess because he was trying to like convince her to sleep with Mick, because if they didn't, then it would really be on her if the relationship didn't work out because she didn't put out for him. That's essentially what she heard. And I don't know, watching Mike recently on Love Triangle and now with season 6 again, I think it checks out that that's what he was trying to do. Also, he had this deal with Heidi. And the deal was that he would not speak to Jess unless Heidi was there, because Heidi wanted to get it clear. Let's not play the game of whispers. What exactly is Mike saying in these conversations? Because she can't like go in and bat for him if she doesn't know exactly what Mike's saying. Unfortunately, as you can see there, Mike was having a chat with Jess without Heidi being there.
How did this start? Because I just saw you walk over here.
Oh, no, I just came to get a champagne.
I'm really angry at you because you just came over here and talked to her, and we spoke about that 3 times, that you would get me beforehand.
I didn't know that we were going to start talking about this.
He did say he wanted to speak later.
Why did you even say that to her?
Oh, I don't know. Just that way we could, she knew it was coming.
It's just weird anyway.
It's just weird. It's weird that we would agree to do something and then you wouldn't do it. But you know what? That's not weird. Mike is just living in Mike's world with Mike's rules. And that's all he wants 24/7. And this is why the man is still single. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert. It doesn't work out for him and Heidi. But you'd know that if you saw him on Love Triangle. Anyway. And then...
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Do better. Dinner is served, and you have to do better. In my mind, everyone, apart from this most recent season, actually put some gusto into it, but this guy didn't either. Like, he just didn't care about his job whatsoever. You are serving the dinner, and they are serving the trash, mess, and drama. It's all very, very important. Anyway, this is so we can get into the real trash. Even Nick does a weird little toast. I forget that Nick's there because Cyrell is so... Cyrell. He's also cheersing to a good night as if he's never been to a dinner party before. It's already bubbling up here with Mighty. Oh, that's their couple name. Heidi and Mike, because he can't see anyone else's side of anything. Like, he can't see anything.
I don't know how to make Heidi happy.
I wanted to be there so I could communicate with Jess what happened.
Would appear as though I'd broken her trust, but I really hadn't.
How had you not? You absolutely 100% did.
But if you sort of been there, you would have seen the flow of the
Well, if I'd
conversation.
been there, I wanted to be there. That's the whole point of it.
Now, I don't think that's catastrophic, but Heidi is going to be really pissed off about that for a long time. It is just, there's an overreaction.
God, he's so awful. He's just so terrible. Super chat. Thank you very much, Tony Simpson. You've said thank you to me, but no, thank you to you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. So the key parts there were that Mike was like, well, if you were there, and Heidi was like, well, I wanted to be there. That's the whole point of this problem. And then he says really hurtful things like, Heidi's never going to let this go. Heidi's going to make me live this down for a long, long time. Your partner's sitting there as you're talking this badly about it. I guess it's good that he doesn't do it behind her back, but still, what D-bag?
But what happens is the response of yours actually affects us greater than the initial cause.
So then you're trying to put it all back on me.
Why not? I just want to end it. Anyway, whatever. I guess there's no solution. There's no solution. I guess I'm just in the wrong.
Yeah. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the face of the season, by the way? Geez, I hope I've got the face of the season because I'm absolutely obsessed with the face of the season. The face of the season is Lizzie. Look at her. No matter when the camera gets her, she is ready with her face. She's ready with some fun little face that she's got to pull, no matter what is happening. A face for every occasion. Cyrell goes and fills in the face, Lizzie, about the bedroom rumour. But Lizzie is done. And why wouldn't you be with someone like Sam? Like, let's say you're Lizzie, right? And sucks to be her in this situation. But let's say you're Lizzie and you're with Sam, and like he literally wanted to cuddle you, which was a part of the big argument in this episode, and also he stuck his finger in your gob, and that was his decision, and now he's lying about it to save face to the boys. You would just also be done. You'd be like, I don't want to be here. This is not good for anybody's mental health. Of course you would say you don't care, but Cyrell doesn't want to hear that. No. She wants to hear, like, I'm going to cause a stir at the dinner party. That's what Cyrell wants. And I applaud that behaviour.
It's nothing. There is nothing. And I don't care, even the fact that, like, you got to understand.
But you don't care about being made a fool? But how does it stand for Bronson? How do you know Bronson doesn't care about Innes? Will you actually sit there and allow someone to look stupid? Think really hard, like really think. I would like to know if Innes is that much of a dirty dog that she's going to jump onto my husband next.
I don't think she wants Nick, Cyrell. I think you're fine. I love that Cyrell is baiting the shit out of Lizzie, like in the most incredible way. She is defeated and she doesn't actually care about Sam, so why even give him the energy? But Cyrell is confused that someone wouldn't act the way that she would if she was in the same situation. Like, she's like, what do you mean? Like, if this is true about Innes, then like you have to destroy her, because that's what Cyrell would do. She would not walk away from any fight. I wonder what she's doing now. At the end of this, don't worry, I will do a Where Are They Now? I just don't know. I don't follow any of the cast. No, I did check out, I was going to say I checked out Mike. I did see some of Mike's gear on Instagram recently because of Love Triangle, but no, I don't follow any of them. And that's a real downfall for me. You know, I really should. my loss, you know. Okay, so when Cyrell is trying to get everything that she wants, you heard there that even she was pulling the Bronson card, right? So she was like, but if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for Bronson. Lizzie doesn't know Bronson for a bar of shit. You know what I mean? Like, and if Bronson wants to be a dunce and not really like have his eyes open, that's on him. She goes around the table trying to sprinkle the whole like, I think someone should say something to Bronson. It's perfection and it actually works.
Got a bit too close. I don't know if it's true. As a mate, I just tell you up front that is just what I heard.
Are you aware of what's been said? Or
We're in a tough situation because we're friends with you and we're friends with Sam. You know, you don't want to be the last one to find out with shit like that.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And that's why we're trying to talk to you. If it is true, it's a shit go from Sam and a shit go from your wife. If it is true, bro, that's only if.
That's only if. That's only if it is true, okay? That's only if. Oh, I miss Nick. You know, Britt, where's him? Is he like happy and stuff now? Don't tell me he's with Cyrell, because I just don't think that that's happening. So it gets broken to Bronson, and Bronson doesn't look phased either way. Like, he doesn't look upset. He doesn't look like interested in it. He seems, it's not like it doesn't seem like he knows the information, but he doesn't seem like too fussed either way. Because I guess he's just biding his time and hoping to get out of there as quickly as he possibly can.
Table's made up rumours about me, like all the girls are talking.
You say no? I believe it. It's bullshit.
That's it. And that's it. That's all you can do. Everyone said no.
Why are we still talking about it?
Oh, see, don't give a shit.
Innes, she's an honest girl. And rumour is a bloody rumour.
Oh, Bronson. I love that you boys fist bumped. Oh, that's going to get flagged too. Sorry, guys. And just with a fist bump, just that little fisty, and the rumour is put to bed. Ridiculous. And that you would say, oh, shit. And that you would say that Innes is an honest girl. What part of Innes suggests to you that she's honest? What part? What, that she's awful? So you don't think that she can keep any secrets? No, she would keep a secret if she wanted to. And S and Sam later on, I think if they haven't banged, right? So I think, like, think of them later on. Let's say they do get together. This is what I've been thinking about Sam and Ness. Even if they do get together, and I don't know if they do. Remember, I don't know any of the things that happen in this season apart from, I think someone gets covered in wine, but maybe that's already happened and I've forgotten. Even if Sam and Innes, oh God, how do we say it? Even if they get together, I feel like it's going to be like 1 or 2 bangs and then they're done. There's going to be like no long-term sexual chemistry. Like, it's just, you can read it in their kiss. I'm a kiss expert now, guys. I think you can just say expert after anything and put it on LinkedIn, and that makes it real now. Lizzie is looking so sad. And then all of a sudden, someone's going to get thrown under the bus. But he's not gonna. But he's gonna. But then he's not gonna.
Can I throw you under?
What was that?
Oh, well, I was going to throw you under, but I won't.
What happened? Throw him under. What happened?
What happened? Throw him under.
Throw him under. Do you want me to care about something? What do people want from me?
I feel like you don't care about anything, really. So you don't care about Sam, your husband?
Shut up, Jess. Like, so you don't care about Sam, your husband? Oh, Jess, what a girl's girl. She's really just not, because she probably wants to kiss Sam too. Did they end up kissing? Don't spoil it for me. I just think that's a really awful thing for you to do because you have no idea of the situation. So of course she doesn't care anymore because this guy is, in her eyes, and I don't know what's true, is lying about her. Specifically about who wanted to fingers whose orifice.
You said you don't care about me, but then in bed you're trying to hook up with me.
Kissing you is not trying to fucking sleep with you. It's like, oh my God, my mind is blown.
Oh my God.
So I'm a liar.
I've heard you stuck your thumb in her mouth.
Oh, here we go again.
It's an intimate
Well, why do you
thing.
all talk about it? If it's private, why do we all talk about it?
Who sucked whose fingers?
All right, let's get that guy from the Knives Out. Let's get that, and the Daniel Craig character. Someone chuck it in the chat. I've forgotten. And let's get him there to figure out exactly who stuck what in who. That's what we really need to know here. Also, Sam, not everybody wants to fuck you, mate. Like, there is nothing more unattractive than a guy who thinks he's so hot shit and everybody wants him. It's just not true. I do not. Oh, I was going to say something mean. And I stopped myself. Has anyone got the... Oh, hey, I didn't... Listen, it was an accident. Wait, let's get to some of your comments because the chat's really popping off and I really want to see some of the things that you guys are saying. All right, I think the saddest part about what Sam did to Lizzie was that she wasn't even big nor was she fat and Sam got in her head. Oh, yeah. That's crazy to make her think that she's this big girl and like imagine what that's going to do to your brain. Like that's actually crazy. I haven't seen her as a brunette, so she absolutely can't win. The show remembers Bronson just fine when he drops the C word. Cyrell? And someone's just joined. Well, it's not mine. It's got to be someone else's. It absolutely can't be me. And yeah, also that's true. Jess Pot Kettle. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I feel like Sam and Ines have looks dysmorphia. It's like what they see in the mirror is not what the rest of us see. Yeah, look, I'm all good for like having confidence in yourself, but it's just a little bit delusional. Like Ines thinks that everyone wants her and so does Sam. But Sam doesn't even really want Ines. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Is that his name? Hercule? Is that his name? Is that really his name? Oh, thank God someone's here. If you're watching this on catch up, chuck it in the chat because I really need to know. Maybe Ines did not wanted Nick, but Jessie did. Jessie? Who's Jessie? Oh, Jess. Jess? Benoit. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Aiden. I really appreciate it. You've come through with the goods because I'll forget. Okay, I'll come back to more of your chat because you guys have really got some good shit towards the end of this. So the fight continues.
I kissed him again and then he goes,
God.
It's nice to see you smile. And I said, we're not having sex, this is not what it is. And then he puts his thumb in my mouth.
I'm trying to defer you from trying to kiss me because I'm not into you. Sorry, Elizabeth, but I don't feel like we're right for one another.
Were you trying to seduce him?
No!
Okay, so it's a firm no.
Mike, stick it up with the boys. So tell me, lady with the woman bits, were you trying to seduce my boy here? Were you trying to seduce him? You harlequin. Harlot, you hussy. You just trying to get all my boys. Mike. What does he love more, his boys or himself? Oh, himself. Definitely himself. This fight is so ridiculous. Sam is claiming that there was no physical attention from him towards Lizzie. Like he's saying there's zero, like I've done zero to show her that I wanted to actually do anything with her. But then in the same breath, he's like, you should feel grateful because I came back for you and I stayed for you. Like, it's just like, it's crazy gaslighting shit because of all the stuff that he's doing with Ines.
You've lost your mind.
You're just mean and you've been mean to me.
Why come on the experiment and tell me to stay and then I open up to you and go, okay, I'll stay. So that just is like a complete waste of my time. My time's precious, so I came on this for a reason.
Oh, I don't think you wasted your time, Sam.
I think you've been quite busy.
Oh, Trisha. Good times. Different experts. Same bad science. But I feel like they were sassier back then. You know what I mean? And I don't know if production has cut out the sassy or they're just not doing the sassy anymore. But yeah, Sam is full of shit. The whole way that he's trying to be this crazy victim while he's doing a cheating scandal and knows that it's being filmed, like they're not even being clever about it, is crazy. It seems so set up.
You know, you'll treat me really poorly for a 24-hour period and I can't sustain that. Do you want to have a future with me?
I feel like crap at the moment and I feel like I just don't want it. I'm like this. I'm like closing the door.
Oh, I could see that. The door's been closed.
No, it's like really like nearly shut.
Well, Mine is shut.
Oh, okay, yours is shut. Well, mine's going to be slammed.
In the edit, they're trying to make it seem like the Heidi and Mike thing. They're starting to argue again, but it's the same argument from before because everyone's in the same positions. It's really bad editing. Like, just put all the argument in one chunk. Like, because then it makes it easier for us to follow, and then go and do the other argument with Lizzie and whatever. But it does seem very much so that Mike has just crossed the line one too many times. And Mike once again thinks, what? Oh, I actually sounded like him then. What? What? That's Mike.
I don't trust you anymore.
What? Really?
Close.
You don't trust me? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
it's that bad.
We had a plan and you the plan. I feel like it's over.
Good. Let it be over. Remember this, Heidi. Let it be over. Don't let this guy try and gaslight you into like, he did wrong and he didn't just say, hey, I'm really sorry. I actually shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done it. This is like Mike's story. It's the same story in every show that he's been in. I only know of two, but every show that he's been in, the point stands, he does the same thing. He makes a mistake and then he can't just go, actually, I can see your point of view and I can see that was a really shit thing for me to do. He refuses. He refuses.
I've run out of ideas and I'll probably just remain single forever.
Oh, and it's so sad now because he said that, and as far as I know, he's still single, but it seems like something he doesn't want. He doesn't want to be single. Anyway, Mike says that he's wasted time here. He also says that relationships are hard work and maybe they're not for everyone. And that is something from Mike that I can actually get on board with. Yeah, relationships aren't for everyone. And I just don't think they're for you. Back with Lizzie in the Sam drama, Ines says that she doesn't care about the drama. It's also beneath her. And she is fully obsessed with Sam. So then she takes off to go to the bathroom for a second because they go out and just sit on a couch in the same TV warehouse to then mac on.
It's hectic, hey? Everyone's doing the rumour stuff.
Sexual tension between Sam and I is like so intense. Like once I touch him, I'm just like, oh my God. I get so horny when I see you. It's so like I see you when I walk into a room, I like die. And then I have like 6 orgasms in my head.
Well, I'm glad I'm providing a service that you enjoy. That's good.
A service that you enjoy. Oh, God. No, don't ruin it. I was going to say, guys, tell me if this guy, like, evolved as a human. Like, my money's on no. And I know that, like, it's edited in a way to just show people very two-dimensionally and you know, I get to see all of them. I understand that, but wow. Wow. And, like, the door's not even fully shut. In the next room, you can hear everyone at the dinner party. It could just be editing. They could be, like, a long way away. But I feel like they're very close. So they're just in the next room, and they're just kissing and cuddling on the lounge and talking about their future. What?
I think in like 30 seconds you can tell like if it's a yes or no. Oh, I really want this, babe.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what do we honestly do? I'm obviously going to say leave to Elizabeth because I really like you.
Yeah? Keep going?
Well, I don't know. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, so I'm going to be saying leave.
Then we can, you know, be together outside of the experiment.
Full on.
That's Frank.
So that's what you're saying you want to do?
Yeah.
So you see me in your life long term? Just like that?
Yes.
Ines has come on way too strong, sort of a bit of a turn off.
Oh, this guy. I don't know. It's hard to believe that that's real because I don't know if you can hear it. In my headphones, they're very clearly different bits of audio. So they're trying to string some sort of sentence together, but that's not exactly what either of them are saying right there and then. It's not being done very well. But I do love the narrative that Sam was like, yeah, I want to be with Ines. And then she was like, yeah, so we're both going to write leave and then we're going to be together. And then he was like, oh, I've kind of got the ick. I've kind of got the ick for Ines now. Which, God, I hope that's the actual sentiment of what was happening. Because if it is, it's wild. I don't think it is.
I've said I'm attracted to Ines and now all of a sudden we're here. Like, it was that quick. See, Ines and I attracted to each other in a physical way. But I don't think we've thought or figured that they would go this far. I think she's definitely falling for me.
You're so funny.
I've had to dodge one bullet for another bullet.
Oh, God, he dodged one bullet for another bullet. I mean, come on with this guy. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I don't believe in their sexual tension. I don't think they really want each other that bad, but, you know, the narrative is trying to tell us otherwise. So we're just going to go for it. Let's get to your socials. I don't think Sam and Ines gave much sexual tension. I think they gave off lying and having a secret thing going on. Maybe the horny part of it was the secret. And once the secret went away, then the horniness disappeared. If Ines wasn't so horrible, I'd feel bad. Yeah. Yeah, and yet, he shaved it off before the reunion. His face? His pubis. His head. And wait, there's one I missed. Here we go. Lynn. He only wanted to be on the show, so as soon as she said about leaving, he was like, oh, wait a minute. But I won't be seen outside. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what's happening too, Lynn. That he's a bit like, oh, damn. Damn, now I have to like be with her. God, I didn't want that. And just to clarify, it was not his pubic hair. It was the beard. Great. Thanks, Shaz. Thanks, Nate. Thank you very much. And that is it. That is it for the episode. And the next one that we're going to do this week, which will probably be on Friday. Let me know in the comments if you would like it to be live, so you can join me live, or if you just want just a video to drop and you can watch it whenever you feel like it. With the lives, you can as well. Whoa, Lynn, his personality is shaved off. Oh, wait, didn't have one. Whoa, Lynn is brutal. Lynn, come on, Lynn. That is it for this episode. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, all that stuff that you've got to do. If you want to donate, that's great. Give thanks. Thank you to Tony for earlier for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Or you can go to rehashed.com.au/donate. Now, if you are a lover of all the Oz trash, mess and drama on this channel and you've been watching Love Triangle, tomorrow, a surprise is going to drop for you at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern. The video will drop. It won't be live, but it's going to drop for you. So if you're excited about that, put that in the comments below or the chat. And that's it. So many buttons. Which one to press? Right now, I've got to say, but you left. Bye.